You know, all that you've been searching for is right here, and it's been right here all along. So many people, they get so many books, so many teachers, so many gurus, so much time on the internet, but it's right here. But not just here, it's mainly here. It all comes from here. The external world, how we perceive it, it's just a manifestation of what we feel inside. That's all it is. It's that simple. To lead from the heart and to live from the heart, that is how you truly live. Once we live from the heart, the natural world will start to rebalance. We start to care. We start to care about ourselves and start to care about the natural world. It's interlinked. Everything's connected. You know, but society that we live in puts so much attention on money, material things, on things that bring us temporary pleasures that aren't even true pleasures. And we neglect our true soul calling because we don't have the faith to go after the soul calling. Beautiful sunset here in Abersock. Got some harolets out, do some gym. Love it. So wild and free. Because we feel like we're going to lose our material things, or we're not going to have enough money, we're not going to have enough time. We're going to lose our friends, we're going to lose people we love. But we can't ever lose something that we truly are. If we do lose those things, we are meant to lose those things. They don't serve us. If we end up losing them, we will gain what is truly ours and lose what isn't, not just on the external, but on the internal. And that's what's important. Go after your heart's calling. Look in nature, it has all the answers. You have all the answers because you're born of the same force that nature is born. A high magic, I call it. It runs through every rock, every leaf, every plant. Look up at the stars, these infinite stars. Hear the birds, hear the beauty of them singing. See every leaf is sacred, every water source. Every ounce of soil with the millions of bacteria in that soil, helping it, keeping it in balance. That same bacteria is in you, keeping you in balance. And yet there's people telling you what's health, what's not. It's already in you. How to be in perfect health, how to be in perfect harmony, how to be in perfect happiness. It's already there. Everything we need is already there. Anyone that goes against nature, they go against the truth. And once you stand in that truth, you can't be manipulated. Remember that. You know, I think the purpose of life is to just simply be as present as we can with every feeling, every sensation, every sunrise. You have a conversation with a friend, you're fully there at that conversation because that conversation is never going to happen again. You need to be your whole self in every situation. And it's just like being here now, looking at the mountains, the sunrise. Am I here or am I thinking of something else? Am I thinking of the future? Or am I right here with my feet on the ground? I will never have this moment again. All my senses need to be invigorated to experience this moment to its full capacity. I'm here right now. This is the only thing that exists and the only thing that matters. The future's not even real. The past is gone. This is the only thing that matters. Everything else is just an illusion. Everything else is just thought. Here is where the senses are. Here is where the presence is. This is where the true gift is. This is what the meaning of life truly is. We always need to go off on natural attractions. I mean, I'm trying to live my life that way. A natural attraction is something that you feel called to see, something that your heart wants to do. And by following that, it opens the doors for infinite amounts of of wisdom and truth and passion, drive and heart. It is the key to life, following your natural attractions. This is what Michael Cohen talks about. If you research his book, Reconnected with Nature, is following your natural attractions. E.g., nature always follows the natural attractions. Like the water always gravitates towards the sea. If something's thirsty in nature, it naturally gravitates towards water because it knows that water will then nourish the ground. The things always work in balance. The wind is attracted to, it's like it's attracted to the land, if that makes sense. Everything's attracted to each other. Everything's working because the wind then blows the leaves, and then the leaves then go into the compost and mulch, and then there's no waste in nature. Everything's natural attraction, and you can use that natural attraction in nature for your whole life, for what you want to do with your heart, you know, with life, with your true soul self.
All the people from Ireland used to come and make pilgrimages to the springs in Penwitham, so it was obviously very powerful when it comes to the mineral content in the waters. It's actually said to, even by touching the water, it rids any evil.
The truth is, the spirit of van life has very little to do with the physical van. For years before I actually bought the van, I was mastering the spirit of freedom within first. Because if I ever lost the van for any reason, would I still have the van life spirit within? It may sound confusing, but the spirit of the van comes before the physical manifestation of it. If the physical comes first, you will never be satisfied with life, because if you ever do lose it, you lose everything. You have to be complete without the physical. That is not to say the physical is not important. The physical is so magical, because once you do the inner work first and then see the physical manifestation of the van, in my case, then it becomes so much more special. You finally see the results of your inner work on the outside world. If you see the outside world first, you feel empty within. And because I understood the process of getting to where I am now, travelling full time on the road, it makes the actual reality of it 10 times more special. I can see step by step what it took to get to where I am. If everything was given to us on a plate, we would not have the lessons that we need as souls to grow. The purpose of this life on earth is to evolve and to grow as a soul, to become conscious of who we are. We are at a very pivotal time in human history, because it is up to us to rebalance the natural world, to finally become conscious of who we are as souls living temporary human experiences, and we leave everything behind for the future generations to come. Every choice that we make now affects the future. Some don't understand the significance of where we are, of what time we are in, but if you truly tune in, maybe go on a trip, get to know who you are, research nature by tuning into the land, by taking in everything you see, you might begin to feel what the ancients used to feel by tuning into the land. We are merging the ancient world with the new. We are tuning into our hearts. The golden age is nearing, but we have a long, long way to go. We have a lot of work to do. But like I said at the start, it is about deep presence with what is, what truly is, who you truly are. There are so many distractions right now. We have to stay true to who we are. We have to not live by anybody else's rules, regardless of who they are, regardless of how much they say they know. Nobody knows you more than you. Take that trip, meet that person, go on that adventure and find who you are. Maybe you just want the stillness. Maybe you just want a little peace and quiet in nature. Follow that. Follow that calling. It doesn't have to be a grand adventure. It can be sitting out inside the garden, getting to know your thoughts, getting to know your consciousness. It is that simple. It is about doing the inner work and about realizing who you are. And it is not about learning. It is about unlearning. We are shedding the weight finally to become free. And that freedom only comes from you. It only comes from you.